Political analyst Thamsanqa Malinga is of the view that the Zondo Commission's findings of meddling of ministers over the State Security Agency shows how the governing party has used the agency for internal battles.
On the issue of the use of the SSA and the meddling of ministers, as has been alluded by the Zondo report in terms of Minister Cwele and Minister Mahlobo, this shows you how the ANC has used this state machinery for their own party battles, internal battles, and it's been going on for far too long. And you can still trace it to its days back in exile when it was just a revolutionary movement that was very paranoid. It was always sniffing informers within its ranks and using any means necessary to get rid of dissenters within its ranks. So they have now taken that into government.
This analysis comes after the Commission of Inquiry into State Capture released its fifth and final report on Wednesday. Volume 1 of the report, which looked at the SSA, found that the requirement that the State Security Agency report to a minister paved the way for them to involve themselves in the operations of the SSA, and the evidence before the Commission overwhelmingly shows that Minister Siyabonga Cwele and Minister David Mahlobo in particular did that. The Commission found that overwhelming evidence pinned Mahlobo as not only as a person who involved himself in operations but also directed them. It also found that in all probabilities, Cwele held to the probe into the controversial Gupta family, a claim that Cwele denied. According to Malinga, the current structure of the SSA is a threat to South Africa's democracy.
The SSA is the threat to our democracy, the way it is structured currently. It reports to a president who can manipulate it to get rid of his detractors. But most importantly, if we look at the issue of Fraser going to open a case against Ramaphosa for something that happened in 2020, and he had left the SAA then, how is it that a senior person from SAA can be able to live with SAA intel? What else has he got stored in a safe somewhere? So this is the problem with putting politicians or party politically beholden people into the SSA, because they then take information with them that they use against their enemies, or they can use against the state.
Cwele is currently an ambassador to China, while Mahlobo serves an executive as a deputy minister. Kani Mapanga, SABC News, Johannesburg.